Journal of a Mad Mam.
Welcome to the Journal of a Mad Mam podcast, Christmas special. Today's episode, I'm joined by two powerhouse women, Lauren Causa and Vicky Hedley. We talk all things Christmas, traditions, stress, mental load, and just a good old girl chat. If you enjoyed today's Christmas special, please go to our website at www.parentandsocialcic.com and donate. Every little helps to support our parents and our mission to create access, events, activities, sessions, connections and communities for real parents. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and have a good day and a Merry Christmas! Today's episode is sponsored by Casado. Casado are serious about happy babies. They make thoughtful, friendly travel systems, pushchairs, car seats, and high chairs with designs babies love. Their award-winning, life-enhancing stuff is unique, with intelligent functions to make parents' lives a breeze. Please visit their website at www.casado.com. First off, thank you for coming. I very much appreciate you.
Very welcome. Cheers.
Cheers. Right, in each other's eyes, because it's bad 7 years bad sex.
I thought that was with the person that you were looking into the eyes of.
Everybody.
We're looking at
Do you know though, that 75% of women have never had penetrative orgasms? And 15% of women have never had an orgasm ever.
Oh, poor 15%.
I know, that is awful, isn't it?
The penetrative one, I can
Understand.
I can understand that.
Well,
yeah.
Dale is the only, that's why I've married him, the only guy that's ever given me an orgasm through his penis.
Hold on, was this about Christmas?
Merry Christmas! Right, let's go. See, we just go on a little tangent. Hi girls.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on our first ever Whinecast.
You are very welcome.
I'm very excited.
I am as well. This is our Christmas special. Hopefully we'll do other specials along the year. But today I want to have a conversation about the stress that is parenting at Christmas. Now, Olive wasn't born last year, was she? Is this Olive's first Christmas?
No, so Olive is a November baby. So she was like 5 weeks old. So really, it doesn't really count.
You're still in the fog.
She was asleep through most of the day, so I can't even remember it if I'm honest. So I mean, it's our first Christmas, proper Christmas to be fair, yeah.
Oaks?
Oaks was 9 months, 10 months.
Yeah.
But I still don't count last year as a first Christmas. Like, he just
Doesn't understand.
grabs wrapping paper.
Just a ball of flesh.
Yeah.
Sitting.
Yeah.
But how did you feel on that first Christmas? Did you think the expectation would be something else than what it actually was?
I think sounds bad, I feel like I couldn't wait for the day to be over. Like, I know that sounds so bad. I feel like because I had this newborn baby, I genuinely, obviously, it was a lovely day, I saw my family, I had some lovely food, like, I didn't have to cook it, but I also feel like I was shattered, I was still doing night feeds, like, I did genuinely just want to go to bed. She was a colicky baby, so I literally remember it hit like 6 o'clock and I was like, she just started screaming. I was like, right, Mum, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. Yeah, it's time to go. And like,
I don't think I stayed at mine. Mine was still 6. I think I was away earlier than that.
Yeah, well, I think because of how she was, I kind of wanted that extra help as well. Like, I didn't want to sit at home on Christmas and just be like, oh my God, this baby's crying. So my aunties were there, like my auntie and uncle were there, so I just remember we played pass the parcel for a little bit, and then it got to a point where I was like, yeah, she needs to go to bed. I'm going home. And I remember just still having her for a couple of hours. Just, have you ever had a colicky baby?
No, thank the Lord.
Oh, like, dealing with colic is just, it just wasn't the best anyway, and I just think that on Christmas Day, I just remember I just wanted to go to bed.
Yeah. Well, last year I was fine with Eva, But I think it was the second Christmas with Freddie. I actually fell asleep on the kitchen floor.
Oh my god.
I chat your shit not.
That'll be me.
Like we were playing games, like the family comes round, and I ended up, I've got IBS, I have bad tummy. So I was laying on the floor, and the way I get my farts out is I lie with my legs up. So my legs were on the couch and I'm laying on the floor.
God.
And then
That's the only way you can get them up.
yeah, when I'm full on IBS death, like it has to be upside down. I don't know if it's the blood going to the body, something happens.
Yeah.
So I'm lying there and I actually just fell asleep and they just put a blanket over us. And
Oh, that's lovely.
I woke up
Yeah.
fucking freezing.
No, but think of that
Still
nap.
playing.
Think of that
Yeah,
nap.
think of the nap. Then
It was
put
brilliant.
a blanket over you and look after the kids.
So, this is controversial in my household. Not our particular household, our extended family. Gifts or being an experience, a quality time. Do you feel like, I know it's hard when our kids are this small, but do you feel like you want all the toys, all the plastic off your grandparents or off your parents, or would you prefer a memory a day?
I would prefer money in his bank account, not for me. If anyone wants to give me money, that is for me. No, but I would, at this age, I think there's only so many toys you can buy them.
True.
They're all pretty similar.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere's a mess anyway. Like, do you really need to add to the mess? Like, I think 20 quid
Yeah.
in his bank for in however many years' time.
Adds up.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Deposit
he
on a
doesn't
house.
need anything. Like, I think he's
Yeah.
got plenty of toys. He's
Yeah.
got plenty of clothes. He doesn't need anything else. Like,
Yeah,
there's nothing
yeah.
that he needs.
So yeah.
Same thing?
I kind of, I pretty much agree with that. I feel like with my family as well, they probably on that same wavelength. Like my mum for Oliver's birthday, she's just had a birthday, was like, here's money, put it in a premium one's account. Like she got like I know she got like a soft play thing as well. Like that was like a Christmas / birthday present. Just to kind of help with her development and stuff, and so she got that, and then she was like, she doesn't need anything else, so money. And then Adam's parents do the same, they just give Poppy and Olive just money at Christmas and like maybe like a couple of little gifts, like. But I agree with Lauren. I think that they don't need anything.
Yeah, they don't.
They get spoiled all year.
Yeah.
Like they don't go without. I know that sounds bad, but they don't go without. So
I don't think that sounds bad.
Yeah.
I think that's what we work for, to be
Yeah,
able to
to
give our children what they
Yeah.
want.
Yeah,
They want, or whatever we feel they need.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
My setup is quite good. The Lavricks have the kids once a weekend, so they, whatever presents they get, they keep them all down their house.
Yeah, so that's
So
what I've said to my mum. My
I
mum
want
wanted
double scooters.
Yeah,
Keep
my
the
mum wanted to
fucking
get one of those big red cars, you know, the
Okay.
red,
Yes,
and I was
the
like,
red and yellow
not coming
one.
in my house. I was like, get yourself away,
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
It's not coming. It's not coming home.
Yeah.
I've got
You put
nowhere
it?
to put it.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
nowhere to put it. My shoe cupboard. There's shit spilling out of it.
Yeah,
Like, not
So
just
the Lavricks
shoes.
keep theirs. My mum is old school. She's old school. You were having these presents, and I'm like, right, well, we're not doubling up then.
Yeah.
But I have been, last year and this year is the first year I put my foot down and said, because she would buy more than us. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane.
It's like a second Christmas. Yeah.
So I've said I prefer a memory, quality time. So we went to London last year and we saw Frozen. There was like my brother and his kids. Me, Eva didn't come because they have to be 3 to get into a West End show. So Eva stayed at home with the Lavricks, me, Freddie and Dale, and then my mum and dad and me nephew.
Cute.
And it was magical, like insane. It was 150 quid them tickets.
Yeah.
So that, to me, Freddie still talks about Frozen. He doesn't talk about the fucking £1,000 Paw Patrols you bought the year before. We still
I
have
agree with
pulled
that.
under his bed. There's still Paw Patrols actually still in their packaging from untouched because there was just so much, and I didn't want me mum and dad to waste their money. So we're going to see Lion King this year.
Oh, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, I'll be on it. In London.
That'll be
Well,
so
we
good.
were, then it's on tour. So instead of it
Perfect.
being an absolute fortune to go to London, it's 60 quid in Sunderland.
Oh, is
Perfect.
it?
Yeah, it's on
I
tour.
didn't even know they were on.
March.
Tickets.
March.
March, go.
I
Oh,
saw Frozen were That's London.
That's London.
Yeah,
it's not on tour yet. But yeah, I want that. I don't want. But my mum, this amount of arguments we've had, she's like, you had couches full. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
I do remember, like, being little, I remember, the thing that I remember the most is, like, obviously lying awake at night on Christmas Eve and listening for Santa, and, you know, the bells, the sleigh bells, and hearing
Not
them,
sleeping
obviously.
at all.
And then waking up in the morning and, like, lying in bed waiting for my brother and sister to come in, and then my brother and sister eventually would come in and they'd be like, Loz, Santa's been. And I'm like, yes, Santa's been. And I remember, like, going downstairs really quick, and we all had our own, like, I had the big settee, my brother had the medium-sized settee, my sister had a little pile on the floor, we would all sit and open our presents. I don't remember what a single present was, but I just remember that feeling of being so excited with my family, and yeah, it was exciting opening presents, but yeah, I just don't remember what a single one was until I was like maybe 12, 13. I got me first, I think it was like
got things like
5110.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you got any traditions as a family?
I don't have any yet.
Have
but
you
I
not
feel
had
like,
any, like, from being a kid?
Nah, well, not really, just the going downstairs to open presents. Then we would all, like, my brother would go back to bed hungover, my sister would go back to bed hungover. Obviously they're quite a bit older than me. And then I would potter around playing with my toys and that, and then we'd have dinner. Then my mum would fall asleep on the settee, and then we'd have tea. But we've never had, like, proper
Magical, like,
Christmas
Like, we
traditions.
never had stockings.
No, I didn't.
Like, I think that's quite American. We've got stockings now.
Yeah,
Did you ever
I
have
had stockings, yeah. I always had.
The Lavricks did, but we never. I've only had a stocking since I married Dale.
No, I had them when I was younger. We always had like an orange in the bottom, and then it was like.
What?
a proper-
Hold on. What the fuck is the orange
I know,
about?
Like the small orange. What are they called? Like a
Tangerine?
satsuma or a tangerine?
Clementine.
It was
Oh,
one
I
of
love
them.
a clementine.
It was
What
one
the
of
hell's
that
the
family.
difference?
I don't know.
It's tangy.
Yeah, one's sweet and one's tangy, isn't it? There would always be one of them at the bottom. And then it would just have like, it was always like just chocolate. It was never like expensive things, it was just always like chocolate. But I've grew up with like proper Christmassy traditions. So like, so cute. Like, so for starters,
Christmas Eve pyjamas.
Yes. So that's what I was
Christmas Eve
gonna
pyjamas
say.
was what.
So we had
now.
Yeah.
we had a Christmas fairy.
Oh.
So the Christmas fairy would come. So you'd have to go on the bath, because obviously this is when the Christmas fairy would come and put them on your bed. So you'd have to go in the bath, get all nice and squeaky clean, and you would come out, and my dad would be sat there with his camcorder. And my mum would be like, Christmas fairy's been. So we'd run out, and there's just videos. There's literally videos from being like us being teeny tiny every single year up until we like got to a point where it was like too old. It was like running out
25.
Yeah, like until I moved out. It was like literally like running to the camera, like, oh my god, the Christmas fairy's been, like, so excited. Then like we'd open them all together, and there'd be like slippers, books, like pajamas, and like that was always of the Christmas fairy.
Yeah.
So I do the same with Olive and Poppy. And then and then the other tradition is every Christmas morning, it's just me dad and this camera. Literally,
I love your dad on the camera.
we would have to sit at the top of the stairs, and my dad would go down with his camcorder, and he'd open it, and he'd be the one that would be like, Santa's been, and then we'd be at the top of the stairs like, oh my god, and then he'd be like, right, and we'd have to walk down the stairs, same foot, we'd walk down, just me and our Gavin, and then we'd go in, and there'd just be the sitting room would just be littered with toys. Like, I had that same kind of Christmas where like it was just, I can't remember any of them, like God, I can't remember anything, but I was just like, for me, like my mum and dad just like absolutely made it the most magical thing ever for us. Like they were unreal, and I try and do the same for Olive and Poppy as well.
So now you're saying that little bit my dad always did.
Yes.
I'd go down and see
the camera.
and the camera was always at the bottom of the stairs.
That's our like tradition. So it's like year after year, just the same thing.
I remember though, before my mum and dad were like doing well business wise, they must have skinted themselves. I used to get the Argos catalogue and ring and everything. What was that about?
It was a thing, wasn't it?
Oh God,
It was before the internet.
Yeah.
Ring the Argos catalogue.
Where you'd go to Argos to get the catalogue and take it home and be like, right.
And you get so excited to sit and look at every single page.
Yeah.
Fold
it down.
You write the list.
corner
Yeah.
Then write the list with all the numbers.
Yes, the numbers. The codes for them, so they know what code they're typing in when they go
Hilarious.
on the machine.
But honestly, they must have just skinned it themselves, because I'm not buying it if I can't afford it.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
if I can't get a £500 iPad, I can get a £500. I'm
Yeah,
not getting it
yeah.
on credit.
Yeah,
I'm not doing
yeah,
any of
yeah.
that. But the pressure people must feel,
It's awful.
it's mad,
Yeah,
mad.
absolutely.
So let's go. What has been your worst Christmas present to date? Or the most uncomfortable, or the one that's made you go, interesting.
Oh, I don't think I've ever really had a bad one. My mum's partner did get us some window wipers once. He's a very practical guy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
must have got in the comment.
He's very
This isn't good.
practical. I obviously must have needed them and I didn't know anything about it. And he got us some window wipers.
Did he
for
fit them?
Christmas. Yes, he did.
Oh,
He
that's
didn't make us do it himself.
Get outside.
Yeah.
I feel like I can go off the back of that, and I probably couldn't name what I've gotten, but there'll have definitely been like a Christmas around when I was at uni, or if I didn't have money or anything, where like say me car needed new tyres, I'd have been like,
Yeah.
Mum, can I just have some new tyres? Like, but then again, I think that's just like something to be grateful for.
Oh, yeah,
I think
definitely.
I still don't think it's a bad present, but you
I
don't
don't
want
think
tyres
I've
for
ever had a
Christmas,
bad
do you? But
present.
do you know what I mean? Like I've probably had something like along them lines, or like maybe had like, Mum, can you pay for my car insurance for my Christmas present? Do you know what I mean? But that's still not a bad present, it's just not really a Christmas present.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
Friggin' expensive.
It's a cracking present when I think about it, actually, isn't it? Help me, please.
So, should I tell you my worst present?
Yes. I feel
So-
like it's bad.
This isn't the Lavricks, this is before. But tell me how you feel about this. So I opened my Christmas present in front of the boyfriend at the time, the mum and dad, the granddad, and I opened it, and it was pubic hair stencils from the mother of my
Stop it.
boyfriend.
Stop
It was a
From the mother.
it was a blade, like a shaver, but it had heart stencils and star stencils and
Did you ever use it?
no, of course I didn't.
That's awful.
One, because I didn't know if it was going to tear my lips off, but because it was a proper buzzer.
Oh,
I was like, who needs this?
How long ago
What
was
was she
this?
thinking about? Like,
don't
oh, I
know.
really want to make my daughter-in-law's pubes.
There was an
look good.
arrow.
Oh, that's
there was an
awful.
arrow.
Pointing down.
Like wherever you want,
Well,
chicken.
yeah.
Upside.
That's awful.
I remember showing it to the girls and being like,
I mean, it's quite funny.
Yeah.
oh,
It's funny.
It's like a secret Santa present.
not to your
That's an
not
awful
daughter-in-law,
present.
but
I
like.
wonder, did she know what it was? Like, did she know that
She-
that is
yeah.
what it was?
I think she was trying to be cool.
Oh,
Like,
that's so cool.
You know what, was it
I was
around the
about
time when
19.
it was like the vajazzle and all
Yeah,
that? Remember,
yeah,
like,
it
you remember when
it
Tammy
was
made that thing? Yeah,
it was years ago.
it's awful. I'd be fuming. What did you do? Did you,
I wouldn't
did
be
you
proud,
laugh?
just like,
No, I just went, oh, thanks. And you know when you don't really take it in at first, you just go, oh.
You should have
Yeah.
done it
And
and
I
took a
put it-
photo and then got her a canvas for her birthday.
Oh no.
The pube stencil
pubes.
on my bag.
It's an awful
Eh.
present, isn't it?
Hilarious.
I'd
And
be
then
fuming.
Dale last year, we said it's the first year we weren't going to do presents. And
I always say that every fucking year.
but then do you expect the present?
No, but I always get a present.
Me.
But you
I never expect, I don't care. But then Glenn is always fuming because he takes it literal. Like, he's like, okay, we're not doing presents, so I will not buy a present. And then I'll
Yeah.
come out with like loads of presents.
What?
We're doing presents.
There we
I don't
go.
get, I like to give.
Yeah.
I am so awkward at receiving presents. I am the most awkward
In case you
present
get
receiver.
receiver.
That would be funny. Like, you know, like when people expect you to be like enthusiastic
Yeah.
over,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever they're going to
Like,
give
I'm
you.
just really awkward with any kind
Yeah.
of attention. Like, if someone's, I don't
You don't know how to react
waiting
to
for
it.
us to
A reaction.
get a reaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Do
I'm
you
just
open
so
your
awkward.
presents
Yeah.
in front of, so both sides would give me and Dale our presents like the night before, so we open them together.
Yeah.
But do your sides make you open them in front. You know, if you go to a baby shower and they're like, open your presents in front of everyone, like, I get awkward then.
Yeah.
And then I don't even have to be the person open the question.
Yeah. Again.
Baby girl.
More socks. No, yeah, I do open presents in front of people.
Some I do, some I don't. Just depends if I see them or I don't see them.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah.
So,
I don't feel like I get that many presents now.
No, I don't think I do.
Like, we're not really a family present giver, or like, I feel like the kids get absolutely littered with presents, and then when it comes to the adults, like, so we buy for like our parents, I think we normally get money. So I know of like Adam's parents, they give us money.
Yeah.
My mum and dad tend to give us money. It's more money really, and then like the odd nice little bits of gifts or whatever. But I'd say it's the kids. I think when you have kids,
yeah, it's all about
isn't it
kids,
so weird going from like I was saying this the other day. Yeah, I was saying this to one of my clients the other day, and I was like, I can't see that change of when. I felt like it was literally last year I was going down opening presents at my mum's. Like, it literally was just before COVID, because I moved out just after COVID.
Yeah.
I was still going downstairs at the age of what, 26, 27?
Yeah.
With presents on the sofa. Obviously not tons, but a lot of presents.
Still a few.
And then all of a sudden I went in COVID, and now I'm the one putting the presents out, and I'm like, hold on a minute, like, where's my sofa full of presents going? And I feel like it just went, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now we're the ones that make it all magical, but I love it. I absolutely love it. It's lush.
Dear, this is a controversial question. Santa or no Santa? So when the kids get older, so I read something the other day about like, you shouldn't teach your children about a strange man coming into the house in the middle of the night and putting presents down and sitting on his lap or da-da-da. And I was reading it thinking, it's making sense,
yeah.
But it's also, where's the magic in life? That, for me, Santa and Christmas, when your kids, before the 9, you know, at 9, you know.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing else that's, once you hit that age, you've lost all the magic. So, if you, from being 2, 3, and you can understand,
yeah.
If you're not, that magic of, to me, personally, I'm all about the magic and keeping the imagination and the Santa and the but then I also agree that I don't want them to be thinking that Mummy lies to them.
Yeah, I think, how do you explain to your child that you've lied to them for
9 years?
9 years? I can't, can you remember when?
No.
No, so I can remember being in my, like, it was like my dad's backyard, right? And it must have been like in the summer, I don't know what we were doing, I don't know what I was doing. I remember thinking, Santa can't be real.
Oh.
And I remember having these thoughts.
Are you still with other people?
I was with other people, but I was just thinking to myself. And so maybe they were talking about it, and I remember thinking, that's not possible. Like, it's not possible. Like, he's obviously not real. And I just accepted that by myself, and I don't think we ever spoke about it. Like,
I can't remember having a conversation about it.
But I feel like it did me no harm.
I don't think it did.
Well, I don't think anybody's sitting in counselling as an adult saying,
because
my mum lied, was about Santa.
It's not real.
Like what about like the Tooth Fairy and like Easter bunnies, and like it all ties in. So you're just like abolishing every happy memory that a child has with any kind of holiday.
Is it you want your child to be an adult before they're an adult? Like you don't want them to have any of that like magic.
Oh, I would hate that. I want Olive to blame Santa forever.
So like I get both. I do get both sides. Like, I do get both sides, but like Santa's Santa.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. But then this is the thing. How do you explain who Santa is?
But then it's a strange man
everywhere.
Santa was a real person though.
Because Santa's everywhere.
So
he was real.
Fred, last year we started saying that what them called? The
Santa cameras.
The alarms. Anytime they went red, Santa's watching. Well, I fucking nearly freaked out for about 2 months. And even so, in this pub, because we come here quite often, to get to the toilets, there's 2 red cameras. For about 4 months, he would slide across the wall, and I actually sat. I was in this pub downstairs. I said, Fred, I'm going to have to tell you something. Mammy lied. Santa doesn't watch through them. They're just they're just sensors for the alarm. And he was like, what do you mean? And we had this proper conversation because he was freaked. We had to Dale had to pull the wire out of his in his bedroom because we live in a bungalow. So we've all got them in each room. He had to pull his out because he wouldn't sleep. He was like completely freaking out that this random old bloke was sat watching him in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
so like, I get like the kids' imagination can run wild and it must be weird, but like we get flour so on Christmas Eve and we do the footprints, but Freddie's bedroom is right next to the door. So is he one day going to be like?
Do you think he lies awake like really?
Fretting that there's some old bloke
worried about Santa coming in? Because I do remember lying in bed and thinking like, right, I'm listening for Santa, and like I was adamant that I could hear.
Oh, every morning you wake up and be like, I heard him.
I heard him come last night, man.
I saw him. I saw him at the bottom of my bed. It's like, what?
But that's creepy, isn't it? When you think about it, it's like,
yeah, Mum, I saw this man at the bottom of my bed. Did you?
Did you? We went to Lapland this weekend, the UK one, and it was magical. Like literally, that nothing was left out. Like it was insane. And the Santa that we met there, he was, if you think epitome Santa, like you've seen some shit Santas with fake beards and all that shit, and you pay a fortune. We went on a train last year, and it wasn't like the Polar Express one, but it was like a shitty one. But it was still £100 for us to go, and it was absolutely shocking. Like I could have pulled it, like the beard was just a pulley on one, but this one, it was his beard.
Like he'd grown his beard.
It was the costumes. We come away and Freddie went to school today and he's like, I met Santa. Like his little friend Alex, he came up and Alex was going, what was he like? What was it like? And it's just the perfect age. And if I was to go, that isn't real. Where's the joy? Where's the so
the magic? Totally agree. Totally.
But it is fucking creepy if you think about it.
Like I see both sides, but I feel like there's just no harm in Santa.
No harm.
Like as long as there is no creepy old man in the house.
Christmas before the kids, adult Christmas Eve, adult Christmas Day. What were they like?
Christmas Eve. I used to look forward to Christmas Eve from Christmas morning. I used to look forward for a full year. Christmas Eve was my favourite night. Honestly, I think I went out on Christmas Eve from being like maybe 19, 20, and it was fucking incredible.
Where did you go?
Oh God, I just used to go out in something and tonic. I used to go in tonic all the time. Honestly, it was mint because for years I worked in retail. So my only day off in December was Christmas Day. Like I literally used to work like 3 weeks solid up until Christmas. I used to finish work at 8, 9 o'clock on Christmas Eve, have Christmas Day off, and I'd be back there at 6 o'clock on Boxing Day, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Intense.
So I just used to have a blowout on Christmas Eve, and it was incredible. It was just the best night ever.
Did you ruin your Christmas Day?
Every time. But like I said before, my brother and sister did it for years.
How much
I had no
older
kids to disappoint.
How much older than?
So my sister is 15 years older than me, and my brother is 8 years older than me.
Oh yeah, I do know this.
So they're a bit older. So they used to ruin my Christmas by being hungover. I didn't ruin anyone's.
I love
Maybe
that.
my mum's.
You know what though? I never did that.
Did you not?
Because I just fucking loved crackling and gravy.
Oh well, I love crackling and gravy, but you know you can enjoy that other days of the year.
Nah, like like what are your meats? What are your meats?
I'm turkey.
Are you turkey?
I don't mind a bit of beef. Yeah, a bit of
Turkey
beef.
beef.
If it's like nice, you know, like shredded, lovely.
Yeah, shredded beef, like pulled beef.
Slow
Cooked
yeah,
beef,
yeah.
Oh, we're fucking stupid.
What everything?
You better not be a gammon or a...
Gammon.
What?
Turkey,
The worst one?
beef and pork.
And
me and our Johnny,
I feel like just the gammon needs
Me
to
and our
taken
Johnny,
out.
I don't
right?
mind gammon.
We used to sit, there used to be
not on
about
Christmas
30
dinner.
of us round the table, and me and our Johnny would be sat like next to each other. We'd be like, no, the crackling. and Johnny used to slide the crackling to just us two, and we'd just have a little dish and we'd dip the crackling in the gravy.
Oh, just in the gravy.
Oh, Jesus wept. It was the best thing ever. So I just love food. So I can't eat if I'm hungover.
Yeah, well, I can't either. So
Christmas dinner was so like back in the day. Christmas dinner when all the cousins were together, all the aunties. It was fucking madness. I don't know how many, and we always had it at my mama's. She had a tiny house, like, but none of us had a table, none of us had a chair. Like, it was mint, and I don't think you'll ever get that back with that side of the family. Yeah. But I really want that for my for my immediate family. And it's that weird transition because us and the cousins, like my cousins, are like, we need, like, should we get together for, we're going out for Sunday lunch this Sunday, a big group of us, but it's not gonna ever be that same hustle and bustle. Like, did you have like
sat
big
on the
Christmases?
floor, like, we were like that at my nana's, but then obviously as time goes on, like, your family gets smaller and like, it does change, doesn't it? Like, we literally used to all just pile into me grandma, me nana and granddad's, and they'd have like a spread on the night, like a little beige buffet. I love a beige buffet. Honestly, beige buffet for me is like, sometimes even tops Christmas dinner. Sometimes I love a beige buffet, and like we'd all just pile in and like just sit on the floor and just play with our toys that we're just getting on. And like we'd all take a toy over and just like show our cousins what we got and just sit on the floor and just cause mayhem, and all the adults would get pissed, and it was great.
Yeah, that's when it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. No fancy stuff.
And an argument. That's always epic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm missing that sort of dynamic at the minute because the kids are young.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for it to come.
Yeah.
What was your Christmas? Did you ever go out Christmas Eve?
Never.
No.
Really boring.
Missed out.
I'm quite a boring person though. Like I love being cosy and like I'm trying to think, I feel like, what did I even do?
So your Christmas Eve. What did you do?
So absolute polar opposite of what Lauren would do. Totally sober. I'm trying to think actually. So I always had like jobs where I think I kind of had to work the Christmas Eves, and I would just feel like I would go to work and then I would just. I think I'm just boring though. I would just go to work. I worked at the Fun Shack for a long time.
The Fun Shack?
The Fun Shack.
In Seaham?
Fun Shack Seaham. So, and it was, no, you know what? It was fab. Like, I feel like I met so many lush friends there. And they were so good for like, so when I was at uni and that, obviously their peak times was like school holidays.
Oh,
yeah.
So I would be off uni then, they would be the busiest then. So they literally were like, yeah, go to uni, then just come back 3 months later and do like a full it was ideal situation,
easy.
Until I finished uni.
You worked at the Fun Shack.
Literally from being 15 until I was like 20, until I graduated, I literally at the Fun Shack. I was party girl. So I'd do all the kids' parties, cut the cake, then I was on reception, like honestly, Fun Shack. So anyway, yes, back to Christmas. I always had like a job where I would work that day and then I would just go home and chill and wait for Santa the next day.
Where's this one? Got absolutely
pissed.
Oh, just that Christmas dinner. No, it's the best dinner.
Couldn't ruin it.
Nah, you know what? That night is incredible. Honestly, it really is. I'm sad that I'll never.
When have you stopped it?
I've ever been out.
When have you stopped
The
it?
year that I was pregnant. Oh, I know. It'll probably never happen again.
When we're 50.
I know, maybe when I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe when they don't believe in Santa. Drop off at grandma's or
Yeah.
Stop there.
Yeah.
So what is your least favourite part of Christmas?
Christmas Day or like Christmas
Just
as
the
in
lead up,
just
just
in
everything
general.
about Christmas.
Right, so my least favourite part of Christmas is tidying up after Christmas and putting the Christmas tree away. So it's the aftermath of Christmas.
Yeah.
Even like remember when you were younger, right, and you used to get all your presents, you used to open them all, it was so exciting, you had all this stuff. And then you had to go and put it all away.
Where did you put? I just put mine on the bed.
That was the worst part, putting all of your Christmas presents away. They would sit in the corner of your bedroom in that huge, giant gift bag for days.
Yeah.
Before
See,
your mum kicked off.
I never had a gift bag, but
you
my
not?
kids have gift bags of the grandparents. I feel like the grandparents have found gift bags the last few years. Ours would literally just hide on a on the settee.
No, mine were hide on the settee, but then I would also have some stuff in this giant gift bag, and then everything would go
in the gift bag.
In the giant gift bag.
Nah. Yours?
I feel like I'm just gonna have to copy what Lauren said, because I think
I think
that probably is top. That's probably what I would think as well. And I don't like, it's the whole like before, like, you know what? It's the week before, and you know when it's like, I'm one of these that leaves everything last minute. So I'm that person that orders like, has this massive ASOS parcel arrive on the morning, and it's got like a jumper for me dad in, it's got like some smellies for me mum in it, like, because I'm so last minute
Have you
with
bought
everything.
Christmas presents this year?
I haven't got anything yet.
Maybe you need to do that when you go home.
I'm getting some bits of
I ordered mine in August. And you know what? I'm not usually an organised person, but because I know that I'm not going to get much, like I'm not getting anything for Glenn again. You know, he might.
But are you actually going
to? But Oaks, I've bought him one thing. So I bought him like a balance bike,
Right.
And I got a couple of
present.
Yeah, a couple of books to go with it. And that's it. That's all I'm getting. And I ordered it all in August, end of August.
That's so.
I only went to Smith's last Saturday. I shit you not, people were laughing at us because I was building Jenga. I was like, we went the week before and we took this Santa's letter. Freddie was like, I'd like Santa to buy me this. And we brought it with this, right? And I was taking pictures as I was going around. And then the next week, I went and bought everything. And I thought, I'm coming here once and once only. Me trolley, I don't know how it didn't fall over.
Excuse me.
It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I got all my nieces and nephews presents.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Except for the grandparents' bits. But nah, like that one shop is
done.
Epic. Is that now like, whatever happened to Toys R Us?
I think that is Toys R Us now,
That's
isn't
the
it?
new, isn't it? Yeah.
Like, that's just the new Toys R Us.
Why?
I mean,
What?
Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore, does it?
It doesn't.
But
It's
that
just-
was the
it's just-
best place to go ever.
What was
So
the
I
theme
took-
tune?
It's called
Toys R Us,
Toys R Us, Toys R Us. That was honestly, that was such a good
We're on a with it.
It was so magical, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When you heard
Don't want a roof.
like when you heard
No, that
theme
was
tune.
such a good one. It was such a good place to go. So I took Oaks last weekend to Smith's for the first. No, it might have been the second time, but I think the first time he was like a tiny baby. I took him last week. We walked in, so no pram. Walked in hand in hand, and honestly, he was just like,
Oh, stop.
and he just kept sitting on the floor and like looking at everything that was like up there. And honestly, it was we didn't move for ages. Glenn was so impatient and just walked ahead of us and was like, whatever. And then me and him were I was just having the time of my life watching him. He was absolutely buzzing.
Yeah.
He was just so buzzing to be in there.
Oh, it's lush. That's
But then
lush.
really didn't want to leave, and it was awful. And I had to getting in his car seat, and yeah.
Did
It
you
must
buy
be
anything?
overwhelming though.
I bought two things. One thing that he wouldn't leave alone: Blue's Clues house. And then I got
loves
him in
Blue's Clues.
Etch a Sketch. Have you watched the Blue's Clues movie that came out on Monday?
Shut up.
Blue's Clues movie came out on
missed
Monday.
this.
Nah.
At the cinema?
No, not at the
Netflix.
cinema. No, Nickelodeon, is
Oh.
it? Nick Jr. You need to watch it. It'll be on Sky.
I'll get it down. And we're also sponsored by Nickelodeon.
You know what? I watch Blue's Clues all the time, and I look at the Josh, Blue's Clues, and I watch him and I think like, I wonder if he goes out clubbing like wherever he's from, and like all the
Absolutely off
mums
his
in the
face.
place are like running over like, oh my god, Blue's Clues, Josh! So then I had to stalk him on Instagram.
He's got an Instagram.
Yeah, of course.
Has he got a wife and stuff and kids?
I think it looked like he might have had a girlfriend. And that's it. That's all.
That's it.
That's all I have to say.
Dear me.
So,
I feel like I should have wine.
Do you want a little bit?
No, because I don't like it, but I feel like I should have just at least
I mean,
tried
I
to
might
just
as well
force
have got a
myself to
bottle.
drink it.
No, we do not want you to force yourself to
This
drink
Pepsi
wine.
Max just, you look like you're really enjoying that wine now. I'm like, sip, sip, on my little Pepsi Max.
Have you ever... Now, I don't know if anybody's going to listen to this podcast, but have you ever re-gifted a gift?
yes.
Yeah.
Hit me with them.
Yeah.
Just easy stuff like, I feel like chocolates
Yeah,
and
no,
Chocolate,
smelly.
when
they're gone in 10 minutes then?
No, I get a lot of chocolate
no,
and
I don't
smelly
drink
stuff.
Chocolates either. No, you know the 3 for 2 boots?
Yes.
3 for 2 boots stuff, when you get the boots.
Some Glory.
Aye.
And yeah,
Like the gift packs and that
See,
you get
I
rich
opened
too.
Soap and Glory
Yeah.
and they'd just sit in the bathroom for 3 years.
I've got about
Yeah.
10 hand creams. Just like
Foot scrubs.
yes,
I
dozens,
used to love
body
Christmas Day
butters.
bath. No, but
Yeah.
so yeah, anything like that ends up re-gifted.
Yeah, I've never done like a proper like
I actually haven't done it
big
for a
present.
while.
Yeah, it's just like the little add-on presents. Did you do that as well? Where like you'll get someone a main present, then they have like a mini present, and then like chocolates with it. I can't just buy someone one thing. It's like main gift, little side gift, chocolate. It's always
Gold
three.
coins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bag of gold coins.
Gold coins.
In the bottom of the gift bag.
Starter, main and dessert.
Yeah, it's always the same. 3 gifts. Can't just get one. I can't. This is why I haven't bought any Christmas stuff yet, because I've got 3 gifts to buy everyone. Like,
That is intense. No, I've never re-gifted, but I have raffled. So you know, if people are like, we need some raffle prizes for like a thing, I go
raffle.
candle.
oh yeah,
Soap
I
and
do.
Glory. Like send them. But no, I've never re-gifted chocolate. Like, what? Are you all right with that?
I feel like I keep
never
drinking
chocolate.
and then I'm putting it there and then I'm like, why am I moving it so far away? Then I'm like, put it back. Like, I think it's the straw, it's knocking us a little bit.
Knocking you wet.
Yeah.
So, if money was no object whatsoever, what would you do for the whole of December? The lead up, Christmas Day, the festive period, that weird fucking time between Christmas and New Year. What would you do?
I would go on holiday on Boxing Day until after New Year.
Why?
I would just love to do that anyway, to be honest. Because that is just a weird time, isn't it?
All you
Like,
do
like,
is
you don't know if you're coming or going, what day it is,
drinking
like what
and
you're supposed to be
eating
doing. Like, I think it would be lovely to go on holiday Boxing Day
Yeah.
and just stay away for a week or two.
we went for our honeymoon. We enjoy skiing, so our honeymoon we went skiing 28th, and we had New Year's in Bulgaria. Hilarious.
I think New Year's a funny one, isn't it?
Can't
It
get
is.
away with
Like
it.
New Year's Eve's a funny one.
I
Like,
used
is
to
it
love
good or
New
is it
Year's
not?
Eve.
I don't think I've ever had a good New Year's Eve. Like
It's
a
just
really,
overpriced,
really
isn't it?
good one.
Overhyped.
Actually, I think I had one really good one when I was like 23 in Manchester, like living my best life.
There's I like a house party on
Yeah,
New Year's Eve because
but
there's
then
too
it's-
many queues that I want to just get a
But then how
drink.
do you get home? Do you just stay there? You stay at the house party?
We normally just walk, take some train. There's
Obviously,
a
I
big
don't live
court.
close to anyone.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
live
bad
close to any
planning.
friends. I know it is, isn't it? It actually is. I wish I did live closer to family or friends or something where I'd go somewhere and get pissed and walk.
Just walk back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's when I'm sick because I love Right Move. I don't know if you. I love a look on Right.
every day.
I love it.
Every day.
And now they're like, oh, Wynyard. Not there one day, and I'm like,
Self-build.
no. We only have one friend who lives there, Brooke, and she's got an incredible, beautiful house. But I'm like, it's just so far away.
Yeah, but you could walk hers.
I could.
What,
stay
Brooks?
there,
Just
yeah.
live Brooke's house.
Uh-huh.
But no, like, I just love house parties. I hate queuing, and if somebody
Yeah,
knocks
same.
us, like concerts, Dale is like all about concerts. He'd be in the pit, like a mosh or whatever it's called, mosh pit. What's it called?
Mosh pit,
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So he'd be living his best life, and I couldn't think of anything worse. Somebody touches it, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I get like raggy.
Yeah.
So like that on New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve or a big like day out, I'm like, oh, nah, get off us, like
Yeah.
get away from us. So a house party, I'm all about for New Year's Eve. But since we've had kids, New Year's Eve has been about the kids, so we have
Yeah.
people around our house. We have everyone around ours, and then New Year's Day we go out. And I feel like that's more of an
lush, yeah.
adult
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Because I'm all about day drinks.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Fall asleep,
hungover. What?
I just fall asleep.
Yeah, day
When it's,
drinking.
when it's done and I say I can't go night out drinking anymore. Useless.
I'm just not a good drinker, to be honest.
Yeah, I just rather stay at home in bed and pajamas, take away.
I mean, I'll still put
Honestly.
the effort in and I'll try, but
I'm like,
I
even
don't
before I
succeed.
was so boring, like, you know me.
yeah, I do.
Like,
I think I've honestly seen you have a drink once.
honestly,
Maybe
I
in
just
the whole
don't
time
enjoy,
that
like,
one, yeah.
I enjoy going out and I enjoy socialising, but I have to, like, gear myself up for it. I have to like really like want to go out. Like I'm not one of these that can go out every weekend or like.
Where's that from though?
I don't like alcohol.
Why?
So I just don't like the taste of it.
Okay, so you don't like
Hence the
it.
Pepsi Max. Yeah, I've never liked the taste of it, and I feel like this sounds bad, but if I'm going out to get drunk, I'm going out to get drunk, and I'll just get drunk as quickly as possible, have a lovely time, and then I'm ready for pizza in bed. Like I'm not one of these people that can sit and just enjoy a wine and get like drunk, and I just can't do it. I've never been able to do it. Like when we've had wine nights in, I'll take me cans of crates of Pepsi Max and I'll just sit and watch them drink wine.
You're crazy.
Crate. I'll take like a crate of 8 or 6 and I'll just sit with it. That's me done for the night. I've never been a drinker. Never.
But you don't need it nowadays.
No, absolutely not. So I can literally still. How many times have we gone out and I've
But I
drove?
wish that I could tolerate drunk people
yeah.
sober, and I can't.
So, social media expectations, how is that? Before parenting, did you look at people's Instagram or Facebook and be like, oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off? And now are you like fully involved? Or you're just like, I'm not involved, I'm not bothered?
I mean, yeah, I probably used to look at people's Instagrams when they were going on and on and on and on and on about the children. I'd be like, ugh. But now, that is me. Like, that is me.
Yeah.
Like, because when you've had a child, that's your life. But I don't think that I don't do anything just for social media.
Yeah.
Or I don't think I look at anyone's social media and it doesn't make me feel bad about something that I'm not doing or doing, or like I'm not bothered if someone's got a bigger house, a bigger tree, a bigger pile of presents. That doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Yeah.
Like,
But loads of people do.
yeah, no, and you know what? The loads of people that are bothered, they should just unfollow those people that are bothering them.
Yeah.
Like, because I think if you're comparing yourself and it's making you feel bad, then you need to do something about it, and you need to unfollow, and you need to look after yourself and all of that.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone, like, I know we're saying that we're not bothered about the presents and we're not bothered about this and we're not bothered about that. Some people love that, and I don't think, I wouldn't want them to feel bad about that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think you do you. Like, you do you, and if buying your 1-year-old £3,000 worth of presents makes you feel good, then fantastic.
Crack on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, crack on, good. I'm really, really happy for you that you can do that.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how I feel about the Christmas Day reveal pics though. I feel
Like
like
all the
it's
presents and stuff.
unnecessary. Yeah,
Yeah.
like just to be like, and this is what my child's got. Well, what
Yeah.
about the people who have literally not been able to afford jack? Like,
Yeah.
and I get you shouldn't be thinking about anybody else, but
yeah. Because you don't know what someone's situation is either though. Like, you might have a mum who is on the bones of her arse, who has saved for months and months and months to be able to put all those presents out for her kid, and then she wants to show off about it. But then you also might have obviously people that have got a ridiculous amount of money that it won't affect them in the slightest. But what? It doesn't matter.
I
It
feel
doesn't
like,
matter to you.
yeah.
Like,
No, I think the same as Lauren. Like, I think going off social media, I think we're all clued up enough now to realise like social media isn't real
like
life anymore.
yeah, I
like,
think we all should be.
I don't even look at anyone now and think, oh, why have you posted that? I genuinely just think social media is social media, and it is what it is. God, I post me matching pyjamas every year, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Like, but it's not. I'm not doing it for anyone else. Like, even if social media didn't exist, me and our Gavin used to get pyjamas when we were little before social media. It's just yeah.
it was your dad and his camera.
My dad needs a little
His
camera.
camera got himself.
You know what sometimes does bother me? I'm going to say it. So I'm not a very aesthetic person on Christmas Day. So I'm not one of these that'll put like a charger plate out and then another plate, and like
God,
10 million forks
Or
each side.
aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Okay.
Aesthetic.
So like
Good
aesthetically
looking.
pleasing.
Yeah.
You're not there just for the content.
So I think the one thing that does bother me, but I'm just absolutely massively jealous, is when like people post like just before they have the dinner and it's like this gorgeous table and there's like 10 charger plates on top of like, do you know what I mean? And I'm just like, and there's a bit of holly at the top, and I'm just like, oh, that's the only thing that bothers me. But I think it's just because I'm jealous.
I I wish that I could be that person. I just haven't got that in us.
I don't know.
Like, I
I'm
haven't
not
got
bothered.
it in us.
I'm not bothered.
I'd prefer paper plates to put them in the bin.
Absolutely, no washing off. Yeah, totally.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I have stopped using my dishwasher.
Have you? Why?
It's just
I
fucking
haven't got
expensive.
one. Is it?
I'd like my bath on.
Yeah.
Bath or dishwasher, what we're going with? I'm going with my bath every time.
Yeah, I'd bath as well.
Absolutely.
I haven't
going for
got
a
a
bath.
dishwasher.
Have you
But
not?
I'm about, like, we're in the middle of buying a new house and that is going to have a dishwasher and I am so fucking excited to hide my dirty dishes.
I've
Yeah, it's
purposely not. Oh, so if Sunday dinner and we were having family round, dishwasher's going on, don't give a shit what's happening. Christmas dinner, all that stuff. But just the daily wash,
Yeah.
just washing them, just get them done.
Yeah.
It's so much money. It's like a kettle.
Yeah, they are. But,
I don't know how we've digressed to the
dishwasher.
crisis
Yeah.
of the fuel crisis, but
No, but it is so relevant with Christmas. I think, God, some people are like really, really pulling back, and it's awful. It's awful. Like, bath or dishwasher?
bath and tissue.
Bath every day.
Every
Every
day.
day bath.
Bath, clean the
Have a
dishes
bath
in the bath.
and then clean the
Yeah,
dishes
in
in
the
the bath.
bath.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Bath water.
Exactly.
Dear me, we've
Where
digressed.
we at, yeah. Oh, but God, day long.
You tell the wine's hit.
This question.
So, last question. Snow or no snow on Christmas?
So, I think this depends on what your Christmas routine is.
Okay.
If you're not leaving the house, snow, gorgeous, perfect, phenomenal. If you need to drive somewhere, fuck the snow.
Fuck the snow.
Fuck the snow.
Yeah.
Snow is only nice if you don't need to leave the house. Obviously, it depends where you live as well. I live at the bottom of a bank.
Oh.
I can't get out. It is just, it's painful.
It's a good excuse though.
Oh yeah,
It's a great excuse. Sorry, I can't do this. I'm stuck in my house.
stuck.
It's
I've
amazing.
done that several times when I had a proper job. Just be like, I can't teach today. I'm stuck on my tiny hill.
Yeah.
My tiny little
Tiny.
hill.
But my little mini couldn't actually get up, but I was
Yeah.
just like, I really could walk to my dad and mum's house the next street over and take their car, but no.
Yeah.
But I think snow would be nice.
Well,
If you didn't have to go anywhere.
not last year, the year before, we actually had snow here on Christmas Eve, and there was a little Santa that came out of the down here at Old Shotton, and he had his little sleigh and he was thrown out
On Christmas Day?
no, Christmas Eve, selection boxes,
Oh.
and you could follow him on the map. So he drove all the way around
Oh,
Pete
that's
Lee,
cute.
Oh, that
and
is lovely.
people were on his GPS. Oh, he's coming around the corner. Everyone was running down, and they didn't do that last year. And it was literally epic, and it made it even better because there was snow.
yes.
And I was pregnant with Eva, and the Christmas tree down here. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like lovely Christmas tree. It was gorgeous. So I agree. If I don't have to go anywhere, snow. But we're quite localised. Like my mum and dad live in it the next street over. His mum and dad come up to us. No,
Ideal, yeah.
it is good. But I like snow. Makes it magical.
I'm the same as Lauren.
As long as you don't have to be anywhere.
Yeah, as long as I don't
it's
have to be
lovely.
anywhere. Yeah, I remember though last year it snowed when I had Olive, and I remember Adam being like, I remember the doctor saying you can go home, and I was like, I don't know if I can get home because it's a blizzard. Can you remember that proper blizzard end of November last year? And I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to get home, so I'm against the snow just altogether.
Did the hospital allow you to stay because of the blizzard of the
No, it was
just
honestly,
stay
I would have
over.
still went. I was
stay
like,
over.
I am leaving this hospital. I'm done. But yeah,
Walking home.
I'm always against the snow. I just don't like snow. I can't drive in the snow. It's cold.
Snow is nice when you're in the house. When you're out in the snow.
Well,
I am excited for snow this year though. Apparently it's going to snow soon, isn't it?
Really?
And yeah, I think it's
what are you excited
tomorrow.
for though?
So I'm excited. I've got Oak's little snowsuit.
Snow.
And I'm excited just
Sledge?
to push him into the garden.
Yeah.
Have you got a sledge?
Just, no, I haven't
As
got
soon
a
as
sledge.
the
I need
snow
to get
comes, a
sledge.
flicker, there's no sledges in
Yeah.
Sports Direct.
You know what, I'm so sad because we
ones
went
that
to
cost
garden
more.
centre last week and there was sledges and
Yeah.
Glenn was like, should we get a sledge? And I was like, don't be stupid, it's still summer.
Yeah.
It's practically summer outside.
See, I was Glenn in Costco
But yeah,
the other
but
day.
now apparently it's going to snow soon.
I remember last year there was some wifey on Facebook selling them. She must have went to Sports Direct and bought all of them.
Clever.
And was
Bought
like,
all.
I got all of them, what are you going to do? So
Doubled the
people were
price.
going and buying them. I was
know.
like, just use a tray, hold the signs.
Yeah,
IKEA
bin
bag.
I
IKEA
used
bag.
to do bin bags.
Yeah, but like
Oh my God,
blue
no,
IKEA
I've got,
bag.
no, I haven't got a blue one. I've got a
Sitting
white
there.
clear one.
They'd be ideal.
That would be a good one.
Aye, for an adult or a teenager, not your bastard bairn.
Nah,
How
shove them
old
in,
is the
zip it
kid?
up.
Oh,
Zip them up, just push them down.
You don't bother.
Hold on tight. Right, well, thank you so much for this. I very much appreciate it.
It's been lovely.
It's just nice to have a chat, isn't it?
It's just nice not to put the kids to bed.
Yeah, exactly. Got out of
Get out of bedtime. Yeah, it's lovely.
Well, cheers, girls.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Whinecast complete. Remember in the eyes, because bad luck, 10 years, 7 years bad sex.
Forgot to drink it. Like,
And that's it. All done. If you'd like to share your own crazy stories on parenting, please follow me on Instagram and send me your journal entries at Mama Social Co, and I promise to keep them anonymous if you want me to. Also, remember to hit follow, subscribe, share, and if you want to leave me a little review, I'd really appreciate your feedback. So that's it. Have a great day and see you soon.